The colossal Statue of Liberty was officially gifted to the United States by the people of France on July 4th. The statue was designed by Frederick Auguste Bartholdi. Wrestler Adrian Street stands in his flamboyant outfit next to his father in his work clothes. A quiet contrast. Marcello Mastroianni and Anita Ekberg stand amidst the water and light as Federico Fellini's film, La Dolce Vita, emerges. Washington, D.C., July 7th, 1865. Inside the walls of Washington Arsenal Prison, 4 figures met their final judgment in silence after the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. Sawada Kyoichi's 1965 frame captures a mother and her children wading through river waters in Binjin, fleeing airstrikes during the Vietnam War. During the late Qing dynasty and early 20th century, poverty forced many children to participate in public performances simply to earn a living. Central Florence, 1966. The Arno breaks its silence, flooding streets, archives, and churches. Beneath the mud lies lost art and broken time. Volunteers arrive, mud angels searching the ruins. Washington, D.C., March 4th, 1861. Abraham Lincoln takes oath at the U.S. Capitol as the nation fractures in silence. South Dakota, United States, 1927 to 1941. Carved into granite, the 4 presidents emerge from the mountain, guarding the memory of a nation's rise. A haunting image from a World War I field hospital on the Western Front, 1916. A soldier is undergoing initial treatment for bomb-induced psychosis. Berlin Mitte, July 4th, 1987. During the parade commemorating the 750th anniversary of the city's founding, people in wedding dresses parade amidst cheering crowds. Paris, France, 1928. A rare glimpse inside Studio Biederer, where Jacques and Charles Biederer shaped underground photography during the Art Deco era. Jerusalem under rare snow, 1921. The Dome of the Rock stands in white stillness as British Mandate rule begins. Japan Meiji-era streets, 1908. Forgotten daily life, captured by Arnold Gente. Leuven, Belgium, August 25, 1914. A silent city turns to fire and ruins as German forces enter and chaos erupts. Homes collapse, streets burn, and the university library is reduced to ash, leaving memory. On the coast of the English Channel, in the Feykamp area, 1940, where Wehrmacht soldiers stand beside their 8-centimeter mortars, defending silently along the cliffs, gazing out at the distant sea with uncertain expectations. Neuschwanstein Castle, Bavaria, 1945. The American Guardians of Monuments Unit, commanded by Captain James Rorimer, quietly recovered works of art stolen and hidden by Nazi forces. Nile Crossing, Cairo, 1920. Steam meets sail beneath pyramids. A quiet river carries echoes. Roman Babylon once guarded these banks, then Fustat rose with trade and faith. Sergeant Len Siflit, a signals operator with the SRD, was captured along with 2 Ambonese companions and executed after a failed covert mission. New Guinea, 1943. The Italian Alps attack on Austria-Hungary. A lone Alpani soldier struggles to carry a field artillery piece in 1916. The newspaper boys huddled together in the harsh street conditions, all smoking. In the dim streetlights of 1950s London, a doorman bows slightly to a small dachshund. April 1943, Warsaw, Poland. Inside the sealed ghetto, Jewish fighters rose in a desperate uprising against Nazi forces, leaving haunting memory of courage and loss. Akiko Kojima stands amidst fading memories of a beauty pageant, where Bess Meyerson crowned her in 1959 in New York. USA, 1917, Holt gas electric tank, forgotten WWI armored prototype. A woman in a field hospital is using a rudimentary inhaler designed to deliver vapors and medication to her lungs. Spain, 1918. Bennelong Point, Sydney, 1959. The opera house emerges in silence, white concrete shells taking shape over the harbor. Utzon's vision begins to rewrite the skyline. In 1951, inside a cold dormitory in Sverdlovsk was the young Boris Yeltsin, the future first president of Russia. Unveiled in Berlin, 1939, Karl Schlur's teardrop egg, prototype on Mercedes 170H, reached CD 0.186. 1942 aircraft engine test followed. Lone prototype disappeared after World War II. CH-54. Tarhe heavy-lift helicopter used by U.S. forces in Vietnam War, 1960s. Soldiers of the 6th New York Artillery Regiment move silently between iron pots and flickering fires. Brandy Station, winter 1863 to 1864. A lone observer scans the night sky above London as bombs fall during the Blitz, September 1940 to May 1941. Young German soldiers bathe in the Somme, unaware of what awaits them. Photographed by Walter Kleinfeld, 1916. In Nazi-occupied Poland, children play in a sealed street as hunger and fear surround them. Lodz Ghetto, 1940. A fleeting runway moment. Lucy dazzled, Ricky unsure. The uncredited model, Georgia Holt, long before her daughter Cher rose to fame. Paris, March 19, 1956. French-American star Lily Dametta, who shone brightly in her early sound films, retired from acting after Marion Errol Flynn. Palm Beach, 1935. Inside a negative pressure iron lung, a polio patient rests in a sealed 1950s hospital ward. The exterior of the former presidential palace in Havana shows the power of the Batista era and the campaign signs of Rivero Aguero. Havana, 1958. Inside a Shanghai bar in 1949, Jack Burns captured images of foreigners and locals sharing music together. Captured in Naples during 1961, Lauren appears natural amid shifting European beauty norms. The same year she made history with 2 women at the Oscars. White Castle's 4th store in Wichita, Kansas, in 1921. Small square mini sandwiches were sold for just 5 cents. Warsaw was full of war ruins in the early 1950s. Amidst the devastated streets, scaffolding was rising. A soldier embraces his lover as they return home after the war in the 1940s. During World War II, women faced a shortage of nylon and painted their legs to resemble stockings. Inside a World War II bomb disposal training course at the Union Jack Club in London, 1944. A massive Krupp 42-centimeter Gamma Mörser siege gun, a fearsome weapon of World War I and II, Germany, 1916. 1944, Yabucoa, Puerto Rico. A strike meeting unfolds as the mayor speaks, documented by Jack Delano for the OWI Brewster Body Shield, an early U.S. Army anti-ballistic armor tested in 1917 to 1918 WWI Boston, April 19, 1967. Catherine Switzer runs with official Beib in a men's race as Jock Semple tries to stop her. Tom Miller pushes through, she finishes changing history. In Western Australia, around 1900, an Indigenous peoples camp stood in makeshift huts amidst the colonial expansion. Inside the RMS Titanic Gymnasium, elite passengers used modern machines under Thomas Macaulay's watch, days before the voyage turned into legend. Inside a vast hangar, the British R-33 airship sits silently, built based on Zeppelin's design principles, awaiting testing. RAF Pulham, 1925. A horse-drawn carriage stops beneath a hollow cedar tree. Tourists pose for photos in its shade. Stanley Park, Vancouver, circa 1905. Wooden kanji collars bind prisoners in public view across Qing'era, China, exposing crime as ritual shame, circa 1800s to 1900s. Built in 1887, Stockholm's Telefontornet linked 5,500 lines above streets, later burned in 1952 and erased in 1953. Interior concourse of Beaux-Arts Penn Station by McKim, Mead and White, 1910. Demolished 1963 to 66, sparking landmark law. Children search through bombed ruins near St. Martin's Church in Turku, Finland, 1941, silent aftermath of war. Brigadier T.C. Eastick receives Major General Yamamura's sword aboard HMAS Kapunda, Kuching, 11th September, 1945, surrender ending. Tourists rest atop the Khufu Pyramid in Giza, 1920s. An IBM System/360 operator works at a mainframe console in the 1960s, marking a quiet turning point in computing history. Young engineer Boris Yeltsin at a Ural construction site in the 1950s, years before becoming Russia's first president. In Berlin, 1936 Olympic long jump qualifiers, Jesse Owens and Luz Long, share a brief moment of guidance and rivalry. A public urinal stands along Avenue du Maine, part of Paris's urban reforms, blending utility and quiet anonymity in the 19th century. A strong man lifts 3 young girls in swimsuits holding umbrellas, carefree, on Wannsee Beach, Berlin, in 1923. Students gather around a microscope in a biology lab at Glenville State College, 1950s. A VOPO Border Patrol officer scans the Berlin Bridge dividing East and West during Cold War tension at its peak in 1961. Toronto, early 1960s. Vintage American cars and everyday life unfold as the city transitions into a modern urban era. 3 wars on the eastern edge of Europe: the Finnish Winter War, the Continuation War, and the Lapland War, 1939 to 1945, reshaped borders. Viipuri was lost, and Karelia was liberated. German Drachen observation balloon over Somme front in 1916 guides artillery fire while enemy aircraft hunt above overhead. University of Michigan Hospital, Ann Arbor, 1956. A polio child on a respirator finds comfort in animal therapy with ducklings. No matter how this video made you feel happy, frustrated, or just a little annoyed, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Part 2 is coming soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. See you next time.